Right, so the first car boot is now pretty much done. It's about 8:30. I've done a small amount of recording, but I don't think I actually picked up anything whatsoever. It's only about half full, which, if you guys look behind me, that's a lot of field that is not being used by anyone whatsoever. A quick thing before I forget, someone picked up a load of sealed Atari games for 70 quid. At least £1,000 worth of goods he's picked up. If there is obviously any of the rare games, I mean, there's a couple of box games that go for a couple of £1,000 each. If there's a sealed version of that in there, he's going on one hell of a holiday, and it's not even a regular that comes here. It was just, he thought he'd come here because he doesn't come here very often, and he paid 70 quid, and he's going to be making at least £1,000. So yeah, got one more to go to, and that's not until this afternoon. Highly doubt I'll do any recording there whatsoever, because it's a bit overcast, it's quite misty. Chances are weather is going to be crap, and it's going to end up raining at some point. So I'll see you guys in the office. So it kind of turns out hindsight is a wonderful thing. In hindsight, I should have just recorded yesterday way more than what I did today. So I did a quick clip to show you guys what it was actually like at this car boot. It was dead in comparison to what it's normally like. Even on a relatively bad day, it fills up. But maybe it's because it was the start of the season and people weren't sure whether it was on or not, mixed with the not the horrible weather, but the lack of sunshine. Maybe that's just why it wasn't as busy as it could have been. So the first car boot got there just after 6 because I woke up super early. I couldn't get back to sleep. I kept on tossing and turning, and I didn't want to wake up the other half. So rather than sort of go downstairs, put the telly on, just wait for half an hour, I just upped and left. It was just far easier. So I got to the first car boot. It wasn't the best. We were struggling for quite a while. Me and a few of the other guys. However, Retro Roberto got some SNES games, and they were boxed, and there's other bits. As to what he paid, I'll be honest with you, I don't know. As to what the contents were, again, not 100% sure, but he was quite happy with it. There was a sealed Atari bundle where the guy paid 70 quid. He was quite clued up on his games, and he was quite confident the value was well over £1,000. So all it does take is that one game, that one rare game, which is worth a lot of money unboxed. But to have it not only boxed but sealed, then yeah, it's potentially mega bucks. Right, so as to what I got, I'm fairly sure my first purchase of the day was this. It is Watchmen on Blu-ray, and it is the Dr. Manhattan version. I've got the Rorschach version of this. So to pay £1 and to get Dr. Manhattan as well. Is it Dr. or Mr. Manhattan? Mr. Manhattan? Dr. Manhattan. I'm sure it's Dr. Manhattan. Dr. Manhattan case, it says on the back. So yeah, paid £1. That's just going personal. So yeah, I'm really glad with that actually. Not bad. Next up is Fatal Attraction. Completely brand new and sealed. Paid a whopping £1, I believe. I'll be honest, it's now Sunday afternoon. If not, it's probably evening now. And yeah, my memory's going a bit because today was long. And I know yesterday I was moaning about doing 10,000 steps. Admittedly, 10,000 steps isn't a lot, but when you're wearing uncomfortable wellies, 10,000 steps is a bloody long way. So enough moaning. Right, next item. We have Stripe from Gremlins 2, paid £1. And again, I'll be keeping this because he's just really cool. And his eyes are in good condition, considering this would have been 1991. So yeah, he's been well looked after. I don't think he's supposed to squeak or do anything, but nice, creepy Mogwai. Old fat controller, paid £2, I think. While I was there, someone else was browsing. She wanted, oh, maybe it was £3. No, it was £2, and the guy wanted to pay £1 or £1.50. Either way, I paid the asking price. I have to go through my notes now and work out how much I actually paid. But yeah, I will probably end up selling this rather than going through CEX, because yeah, why not? A couple of toys, these were 50p each. We have a Slovene from Doctor Who. Just working on building up a decent Doctor Who bundle of maybe a good sort of dozen or so toys. So yeah, Slovene, that's from, I think it was David Tennant's run. They may have been in Old Who, but I never watched Old Who. There's too many episodes to get around to watching, to be fair. And we also have a Donatello. This is one of the turtles that transforms. So if we open up his back, he has a different head inside, if it's going to let me do it. So what he would have is his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle form, which is what you would see there, like with his Donatello head, like that. And then you would turn it around into his turtle form, which is easier said than done. Trying to do this while recording a video, it's never going to go well, is it? So that goes into there, and then his arms pop out and his other arms pop away. You know what, I'm not even going to bother doing it, but these are really cool. If you can get the full set, they're probably worth a few quid, and they're quite nice. Sort of, are they vintage yet? I mean, it's got to be, is it 2000s? It might even be late 90s, you know. 2003. So yeah, for 50p, I'm more than happy. That is going in the tray that I've got that is just full of TMNT stuff. Yeah, I could probably only get a few more figures in there, and then I might have to start selling some off. We have some games. We have GTA 3 map is complete, so that is going to go into the pile of GTA games that I have. For myself, we have Midway Arcade Treasures. Paid £1 for that one too. And I've just been told that I have to source a load of Wii stuff for my in-laws. So first thing for them is Just Dance 2. It's not for the in-laws because you don't really want to be dancing too quickly at that age. But yeah, these are actually for a couple of their Jeeps. So the idea is to have a couple of Wiis and games identical in each one. So yeah, that's my job, and I've got 2 weeks to do it, so that's going to be fun. Captain America toy, £1. The Hulk toy, £1. Spider-Man toy, £1. And Captain America, £1. I like this one because when you squeeze its legs together, it does this. Please don't hit the phone. That was anticlimactic. Then we have some old tapes. I paid £6, I think, for the lot, which works just under £1 each. I have loads. I should probably stop buying them. I need to get rid of the ones that I've got because I have a tray. And again, it's another basket just absolutely full of these old tapes. So auctions maybe are coming. Last item from this car booth is a metal case. I paid £10 and this is for myself. This is purely going to be for all of the old Wizards of the Coast Pokemon cards that I'm getting. I have loads and I want to keep them in good condition because in someday, you know, like 15 years down the line, they're going to be worth some money. So it's nice and clean inside to a certain extent. It's got a nice little mirror, so when I want to be checking myself out while I'm looking at my old Pokemon cards, I can do that too. So yeah, it's sturdy. It's got a nice felt finish inside. So yeah, paid a tenner. Last item from the first car boot is a alarm clock, Lego brick alarm clock, paid £3. And while I remember seeing Retro Rob for the first time in a while, I had a list of things that I was on the lookout for. As I said in the last video, I've got a load of boxes that are incomplete. So he gave me a load of, he sold me a load of games at good mates rates. So we have Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Yeah, that's Game Boy Color. Mortal Kombat 4 on the Game Boy Color. Yeah, Color. It was Color, wasn't it? I can't remember, you know. Zelda Oracle of Ages. And this is a complete knockoff. This is supposed to be Mario, but you play it as Pikachu. So if you guys want to see this fantastic game, then yeah, just let me know. And now it is second car boot time. As you can tell from the background noise, there's loads of bags. So I spent a lot of money with just one guy. So I'm going to do all the bits I bought from him first, and then we'll move on. So first things first is a plug-in and play Star Wars game. It works absolutely fine. In fact, if you press on, all the buttons are coming on, so we should be good with that. I paid a £5. We should get a good return on that. Maybe not mega bucks, but we'll get there. We have a whole bag of Pokemon stuff. We have genuine stuff, we have knockoff stuff, we have a mix of the two. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I'll probably put some into the Pokemon giveaway that we're going to be doing in a month or two time, and then the rest will just be going on eBay. I will probably, oh, I don't know, there's so much. This is probably, this is over a kilo, most definitely, and I paid a £5 for the bag. Again, same guy, paid 15 for this bag. Now this bag includes some amazing items such as Pokemon Go Lego, because that's legit. So yeah, I thought I'd pick that up because it just looks really bad. So that one's Squirtle, Bulb and Pidgeotto. The toys are Hero Mashers ranging from Optimus Prime to Wolverine. Next up is wrestling belts. We have a Jack Specific from 2003. Yes, that is very sparkly. We also have something slightly newer. I think this is 2013, 2014. This is 2014. This is a Tag Team Championship belt. Paid £1 each for the belts. Because of WrestleMania currently being on in the UK, I think I'm going to stick these on auction. Again, the same person. We have a load of PSP games. Paid £5 for a lot. We have Buster Move. Some of these are actually brand new as well. So we have Buster Move Ghost, Surf's Up, brand new and sealed, Cube, brand new and sealed, Ape Academy 2, Shrek, Smash and Crash Racing, and Midway Arcade Treasures. Again, from the same person, we also have a CSI board game as well as a booster box. Now, the reason why I picked this up is I sold one of these, very, very similar, for about £17, £18 last year. So I thought, well, to get that and that, I'll stick on for £24.99 and just see what happens. That's brand new and sealed. This obviously isn't. Paid £1.50. We have Flick from A Bug's Life. And we also have the bad guy, I've forgotten his name. He's also missing an antenna. He's falling apart. He's been in the wars. I paid £3 for the pair. The last couple of items are probably going to be CX trading fodder. I know I said I've got to get Wii stuff, but there's a little bit of battery corrosion. So I'm going to do my best to clean these as best as possible. And then if CX give them the okay, then that's absolutely fine by me. There's no rust. It's purely just battery leakage. Now, funny story of these. Now, the guy who was selling them had loads and loads of controllers. He had Xbox 360, had Wii remotes, the Wii controllers, PS3 controllers. Most controllers were £5 each. So I initially picked up the GameCube controller. They said £5, and I was like, nah, I can't be bothered with that. I just walked away. Turns out he was selling Xbox games for 10p each, and I just presumed that they were going to be overpriced, or not overpriced, but expensive like his controllers were. So yeah, turns out they weren't. One of the other guys who hadn't seen since last year picked up two PS Move controllers, paid £3 each. They're worth a good £40 each, so he's done very well there. And yeah, the Wii stuff, the Wii remotes, they cost me £1 each, and I've also got the Move bits on the Motion Plus sensors. So that's what, last time I checked, they were £10 each plus £1.60, I think, for the extra bits. That's if I can get them clean. Picked up some tapes as well. I paid £1.50 for the lot. We have the 20 greatest hits for the Beatles, but this is like obviously old. So it's got Love Me Do, From Me to You, She Loves You, I Want to Hold Your Hand, Can't Buy Me. Loads of old Beatles tunes basically. We also have Boney M 20 golden hits. Music from Fantasia. The Beatles 1962 to 1966. And the best of James Bond. And last items, I promise. These are potentially actually my favourite items. I paid £2 for the pair. But it's Kermit and the gang. but when they're like babies, which is so adorable. So yeah, I paid £2 each, so £4. There's no information on them, there's no dates on them, so I'm gonna actually have to do a little bit of research. But yeah, they are mega cute. And going back through the footage yesterday, I forgot that I had this because it fell out of my bag. I started to go through and find it, but it's a little R2-D2, I think it was jelly bean can. I paid £1. It's not worth a great deal. It's just a nice little Star Wars item, so chances are that it's going to be going into the next Star Wars giveaway box, which will probably be towards the end of the year. But there we go, that is it. That is the whole of this car boot done. Again, my apologies for the footage being so bad, but there just wasn't enough cars coming in. So by the time that I'd got past all the traders, there was just nothing left to film. So I hope you guys can bear with me. Fingers crossed next week is going to be far better. Admittedly, the 2 days that I've had having the GoPro on has made me feel more comfortable with it again. So fingers crossed this will be the start of it. Weather was absolutely terrible, so yeah, if we can just have a bit of sunshine next week, I'll be a very happy boy. Don't forget there is a giveaway going on, so if you do want to be entered, which I think is still DC, it's the last week of the DC stuff, so if you want to be entered into that giveaway, please just leave a comment down below and you'll be entered. It is as simple as that. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I will see you lovely lot in the next video. Good gaming and happy collecting. Adios.